Page 74, When a Man Loves a Woman. Sounds like a love song to me, I'm not sure. 6/8 time, well, that makes it a little simpler because with all these eighth notes and 16th notes, you think, ugh. But if you're counting eighth notes, it's not so bad because then the 16th notes are just 1N, 2N, 3N. Well, we can handle that, I hope. Just keep in mind that a dotted quarter note is the same as 3/8 notes. It doesn't matter what the time signature is, it's always the same as 3/8 notes. So if an eighth note gets a count, then a dotted quarter note is going to get 3 count. 2 sharps, we're in the key of D major. Make sure you can do the scale for D major, 2 octaves up and down if you would. Also do the scale for B minor, 2 octaves up and down if you would. I got videos on these scales, just do that. Do the beginner and intermediate level on the scales, on these 2 scales. At the beginning, we're just kind of here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Don't forget the C sharps. That's an A there, measure 4. And a G. And if you have a short keyboard and you don't have them, you just play the lowest one. If you have to play the same one twice, that's fine. Just play what you got. That's introduction, and then the song starts there at the double bar pickup. So this is measure 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That throws you? That counting is throwing? Well, just go over it a few times very, very slowly. The left hand isn't helping much. It's playing on beats 1 and 4. So again, measure 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 and 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's an F sharp there. And measure 15. Yeah. 2, 3. Then measure 16. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Leave out this little grace note right now. Just play this. This is a measure 19. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's a C natural here. That's an A, a C natural, and a D. And on measure 25. Left hand, they have a 2 and a 3. They have a 1 in parentheses. That's an alternate fingering. You can do here, here, and here. I don't like either one of them. So I'm going to suggest you do a 1 and then do 2 here. That's fine. And then do the 1 and immediately put third finger on it. You got time. It's 3 counts. 1, 3, 1. Immediately. And then I want to connect them with the hands. I'm not going to rely on the pedal. I want the fingers to do it. So measure 26, you're here. 2, 3. And I do this finger substitution before I play the first eighth note. It's done immediately. 1, 2, 3. Measure 28. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and then they want a 5, 4. It's a D flat E natural here, and then a 1, 3, and then here. Connect the top note. That's what we're after. I like that, yes. So it's... And left hand again, you got that same thing. Do a 1 and a 3, a substitute. Now in the left hand, That's an F sharp there. Just because you had an F natural in the top staff, that does not affect any other staff. That's only for that staff. So this is an F sharp in the left hand. So one, two, three, four, five, six. Measure 39. We're getting excited here. This is all eighth notes, but you got it tied in the right hand. One. Then a bunch of rest, finally. Clean out the sound, let the sound die away, go away sound, and then go on. Measure 43. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5 and 6 in. Remember, an eighth note gets a count. That's really the trickiest part. Then at the bottom, the last line, each one gets 3 counts. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They got a 2. That's fine if you want to do that. You can also do a 1. Either fingering is fine. It doesn't matter to me. Whichever. But that last note in the left hand is D. It's written here. It's got an 8 VA under it. You go down here. So the last 2 measures. 1, 2, 3, 1. And then you hold that out for a while. When I do it with a metronome, I'll just double the value of the dotted quarter note, so I'll hold it for 6 counts instead of 3, and then quit, because I got to stay with the metronome. Work out the rhythm and the fingering of the notes, so the beat is a steady beat all the way through. No hesitations anywhere. As far as the articulation goes, there really isn't any. You got that one little grace note on measure 19. It's just a quick note. People don't agree on how it's played. Just play it real quick. I play it with the left hand. Some people play the D with the left. They do it right before. So to start, say measure 18, you're here. Here, that's how I don't care for that. So I play it on the beat. You decide how you play it, or your teacher will tell you how to play it. Whichever. Do it the way they want you to do. I don't care. I get comments sometimes on the videos where people, my teacher said, you're wrong. That's wrong what you did. And no, it's not a question of being wrong. It's that people don't agree on how it should be done. So some people want it one way and other people want it another. So do it the way your teacher is telling you to do it if you have a teacher. Another teacher you have some other time might tell you to do it different. And don't be surprised if they do, because they're different. Now for the pedal. Okay, it's pretty much overlapping pedal, but we don't want it to get too blurry. So they're telling you, don't pedal in certain places. My problem is they put a ped simile in. That means pedal, simile, same. Keep pedaling it the same way you've been pedaling it. I got problems with that because the ped simile is on measure 18. You see it under the staff? Well, what you've been doing prior to that is you've been changing the pedal every measure. Almost. I mean, like measure 15, you lift it up. They're just telling you, keep pedaling in the same way you've been pedaling it. I think that's lazy. I would have preferred they put the pedal markings in throughout. But I'd still like to talk about the pedal for a bit. Let's push the notes down first, then the pedal. Change the pedal after you play the notes. And in measure 6, don't pedal that. I tend to not pedal the 16th notes. Look on measure 11. You can, I just have a habit of lifting up. up to you. Listen carefully to the effect the pedal is having and change the pedaling as you see fit. Measure 18 on the pedal simile. That just means keep pedaling it similar to the way you've been pedaling it throughout the first, from the beginning and all, sort of the same. You have to judge on your own. I really wish they'd put in the pedaling for you rather than the simile thing. That to me is just laziness. Ultimately, it's your ear and what you like to hear anyway. I didn't talk about dynamics. I should have, I guess. It's both hands at the beginning. This is introduction. Moderately soft. And when you get to measure 8, then the song starts. And there should be no question as to which notes are melody. Those come out. Everything else is in the background. See, measure 10. That's not melody, that's got to be soft. Like a measure 16. There should be no question as to where the melody is there. Watch this carefully on which notes are melody and which are not. Bring out the melody, keep everything else in the background. It's really important. To the listener, it makes all the difference in the world. When you're playing, you're probably hearing it the way you want it to hear it, not really the way you're sounding. Record yourself if that's the case. Listen to it. If you record yourself and listen to it and it sounds different than it did when you played it, it's because you were not listening when you played it. You were just hearing what you thought you wanted to hear, not what you're actually playing. There's a difference. So listen very critically to what you're actually playing, not what you think you're playing. And that's a bit of a trick because the idea is to feel it and you'll play what you feel, but you still have to listen critically to say, is that really it or not? Or am I fooling myself? So you have to be very careful on that. Be careful over on measure 54. Here, there's a little apostrophe up there, right in front of the 4. That apostrophe is a pause. It's a hold. That's one of the exceptions to the beat goes on. Not during a pause. You pause just for an instant, not long, just for an instant. It's like an afterthought. And then you just go on. Just total silence, just for an instant. maybe the equivalent of what? A couple of beats or so. Now, you really don't need to play with me when you get to this level of music, but I've been doing it through the whole book, so I'll go ahead and do it on this piece too. Just going to go real slow. I'm going to pedal it as I think. I keep changing the pedaling every time I play this. I pedal it differently because I keep experimenting with it. You'll have to do the same. Experiment with the pedal and see what you like. So I'll give it 6 counts, and let's just go through it. I'm going to do pages 74 and 75, and then I'm going to stop, turn the page, I'll count in again, another 6 counts, and then we'll finish it up. Not going to do any dynamics. This is just notes and rhythms, really, and pedaling. And staccatos occasionally, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Turn the page. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. 1, 2,